Hey guys, welcome to another plugin tutorial, and today it's on a Star Wars plugin. So this is extremely relevant as today is the 4th of May, known as Star Wars Day. So I'm going to show you how to use this plugin, but before we get into it you must know that it is only updated for 1.7, which means a few features don't actually work in 1.8, but my server's 1.8, so you can see what works and what doesn't. But it's still a pretty cool plugin, and I'll leave a link to the plugin in the description, a link to the texture pack, and a link to one of the worlds that I use. So this is the Mine Wars texture pack, which is pretty cool. Works well with the plugin because the developer's texture pack is outdated and doesn't work with 1.8, which is a bit irritating. So as you can see, I'm using a blaster rifle at the moment, and here is a lightsaber. So the cool thing is there's light around the lightsaber when you actually use it, and it just doesn't work as a sword. It also works as a proper lightsaber. So if you hold shift and left click, you can throw it. So you'll get it back, but if I throw it at its feet, they will die. So it is pretty powerful if you aim it right. Let's get him. Nice, insta kill. And here we go, this is a rocket launcher, but for this we need the bounty hunter helmet, so I'm going to show you how to craft that. But we don't have a crafting bench in Tatooine, which is this world, so what do? Well, we can create a droid, R2-D2 to be exact. So let me grab some blue wool, and what else do we need? We need stone slabs, and we need some iron bars. So the way you do this is you pop 3 iron bars down like this, blue wool in the middle, and then on top you pop the stone slab, and it will follow you around, which is really cool. Now there's a few things you can do with this droid, which is if you right click its slab at the top, you can enable and disable hover mode, which is pretty cool. And if you right click at the bottom, you will get this inventory. So you can actually store things in here. I'm going to need those, so I'm going to store the sign, don't need that anymore, bit of gunpowder, and the bow and the lightsaber. So you can turn it on and off using this lever. It goes beep boop when you do that, which is pretty cool. So we're going to use the crafting bench to make this helmet. And if we pop the redstone and glass in like this, iron ingots at the top, other way round in fact, there we go. So we've got a chain helmet, and when we pop this on, we will get we'll be able to use this rocket launcher. So if I fire at a mob, you should see an explosion. There we go. So it's pretty cool, and it looks especially good with the texture pack. So come on, explode, there we go, kaboom, bye bye creeper. So yeah, this texture pack's really cool. Probably see 2 suns, there was that earlier, which is pretty cool. And if I put these iron boots on, I'll show you how to get them in a minute. You can either do it via a command or craft them. These give you a jumping ability, which is really cool. Now, music discs, you may find them in chests randomly spawning in this world, and some other stuff. So here are the items to make a droid, and you can find lightsabers, and obviously there's different colours. In this texture pack it doesn't really match up, so this is a blue lightsaber but it's green. Yeah, each of these do different things. You can look on the bucket page. This one, as you'll see, fires lightning down, and this one force pushes a mob away from you. So that's pretty cool. If I get rid of these, this is machine gun, I believe. So it's slightly different. It has flame enchant. So this is space beer, if you were wondering. And let me see what else. This is bounty hunter clothing. If I get rid of all of this and this, we can pop that on and just get rid of it. So the next thing I want to showcase is going to be the worlds. So there are 3 worlds, I believe. So if you do MV list, if you have multiverse, there's Endor, Camino, and Tatooine. and space. I've added the Hoth world because I really like that. I'll leave a link to the download. And Tatooine, obviously that's sand. Kamino, that's lots of water. And Endor, that is trees and whatnot. So if we do MVTP to Kamino, you'll see it's a water world. Now, pretty cool feature is if you fly all the way upwards, you can get fly, by the way, and jetpacks. So if you fly all the way up, you will be teleported into another world. So let's go into the space world, MVTP space. Be confirm, and obviously this is space. This is pretty cool. And if we go into Endor, which I don't believe is finished, but we'll check it out anyway. Yeah, so if this had trees, this would look a lot more like Endor, but it's getting there. It looks pretty cool anyway. And finally, let's go to Hoth, which is one of my favourite worlds. VTP Hoth or Hoth. How's it pronounced? Hoth. I think it's Hoth. But yeah, this was made by Hypixel, which is why it looks amazing. So you've got the defense turrets here. You've got the Rebel base and ATSTs and AT-AT over here. If I've got that the right way around. Hopefully these are in Battlefront 3, unless EA messes that up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can also make speeder bikes, which I wouldn't suggest doing in 1.8 because when you get on it, you get kicked and a message pops up with "Are you hacking?" or something. So that's not good, and then you can't rejoin. So stay away from the speeder bikes. Let me just check what I've covered. So there is also CP30, seismic charges, Sarlacc pits, and holograms. So I want to go into cloning right now because you can make clones, which I made earlier. So let me grab a sign if I can find one. Grab a sign and brackets, CM bracket. This makes a cloning machine. So when you right click this, it spawns a villager clone. So you can make up to 48 of these, which is pretty cool, and they will follow you about. So let me just get rid of my silly droid. And when you break a droid, it drops your items. So you can make a drone controller, and they can shoot, which is really cool. So you can get an army of clones. It would look much better if they were in, they had a clone skin, but it's okay that they don't. So you do SW. This is a command, so you can TP to specific coordinates, or you can give yourself an item. So here is a list of all the items. So lots of different bits and bobs here. I'm going to go through a couple. Sith _ robe, and this also gives us a Sith robe. Why wouldn't you want this? We're evil. There we go. And what else can we get? Well, if I grab, where is it? As you can see, thermal detonator, clone glider, and other bits and bobs you can use. So that's pretty awesome. Space beer, that's what I had earlier. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And if I can find the clone thing, clone glider. I believe this is like a jetpack sort of thing. But yeah, that's cool. And there is a few things left that you can do with signs. So I'll do that now. You can make the world have gravity by doing this on the second line. You can also make a Sarlacc pit by doing sand pit in square bracket. And you can also do a drone one as well. So on the second line. Drone. Like so. And they all do different things. So I don't know whether you could actually see this, but the gravity is really strange. So that actually worked, which is really cool. And I can't jump very high, which means the gravity has increased more than normal Earth, which is 9.81, if anyone was interested. Physics A level coming into use. So yeah. Apart from that, I believe I have covered most things. It's a pretty cool plugin. Hopefully someone will take it over, or the developer will come back to it. That would be really awesome if that happens. So it's another reason I'm doing this video. Hopefully someone sees it and carries on with the plugin. And there we go, gravity is back to normal. Maybe not. Anyway, that's the plugin. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you in the next video.